I think my biggest goal really is just to like inspire others. Like after going through what I've been through, of just realizing like if you just work your ass off all the time, eventually opportunity will arise. My name is Tanner McCartney. I'm from Laredo, Texas. My parents raised 5 kids. I am one of 5, smack dab in the middle, 2 older, 2 younger. I grew up playing pretty much every sport, played a lot of basketball and a lot of ultimate frisbee with a lot of my friends from church. And one of my friends there was the one who introduced me to disc golf. So after the first time I played, definitely kind of got hooked on it. I loved frisbee sports. And I think I grew more obsessed with it when I just wanted to visualize a line and be able to throw the frisbee exactly how I visualized. So I think that was the beginning of me just kind of becoming obsessed, was I wanted to be able to visualize something and be able to throw it exactly how I pictured it. I started kind of going out to a field near my house and started filming myself, started comparing the way I was throwing to, pros that I looked up to. Quickly became obsessed with just watching the videos, over and over and over again, and would, put them in slow-mo or go frame by frame to kind of dissect every little, movement of the throw. So as time went on, I, knew if I wanted to take this more seriously, it would be more beneficial for me to be somewhere where there's a bigger, community for the sport and just more opportunity. So in 2018, I moved up to Austin. Deep down was when I knew that this was kind of what I wanted to pursue. I knew going into it as well that Austin was a big, disc golf mecca, and there's a lot of great players and, even touring pros that have come out of Austin. But there's also just multiple championship level courses, and it's just a great disc golf community. So when I started playing tournaments, I realized that when you're in a tournament, you're not as good as you think you are. And I think that's, again, when my obsession, grew deeper, because I would do all this practice and then we'd go into a tournament and none of it would show up because, now you have nerves, you have pressure, there's a prize on the line. I started to dig a little bit deeper and just was trying to put in as many reps as I could. In the long run, it's going to help me. People would always tell me like, oh, you have all the tools to succeed, but I wasn't succeeding, and that was very frustrating for me. And I think very quickly I realized, just the way I would talk to myself or the way I'd say things in my head were actually hurting me on the course. In order to have a good mental game on the course, it starts off the course. I think a lot of it was just finding stuff I was insecure about maybe and really exposing that and, learning to love myself for who I was. And I feel like that's where a lot of, that mental strength comes, is, just being confident in yourself and your abilities. And I knew that had to start off the course before it would show on the course. As I started growing as a disc golf player, I was able to kind of add more shots to my bag, and it was clear that I was becoming a better disc golf player. And I don't really know what my future holds or what this game is gonna bring to me, but I know, I love to see what it's doing to me and how it's changing me to become a better person. And I'm gonna continue to keep my head down and work hard, and I just want people to know that I'm here to stay.